Hello and welcome to this hsbMake video about the improvements we've made to operations inside the hsbMake software. All of these updates can be found in version 28. My name is Andrew Baker-Keane and I'll be going through what has changed. First, before we think about what has changed, we need to consider what an operation is. If you take this timber frame panel, this timber frame panel has a series of subcomponents or modules that would want to be produced before it goes to the main line. I've highlighted these in red so it's easy to see. Each one of these in turn will have a start time and an end time. So what we do in the software is we assign an operation to the fabrication of each one of these components. Now that you know what an operation is, let's think about the changes that we've done. First thing we've done is we've expanded the number of operations that you can actually have. So you can see the list showing on screen now. We've also added relationships. So if you have a multi-wall, which is a collection of walls joined together by the top and bottom rail, you could have an operation for each of the children, so each of the walls, plus an operation for the multi-wall itself. We've also added in a progress graphic so you can see whether the operation has actually been completed or not. And we've changed within the software how the operations look. So they now have a tree view showing what they relate to and which operations are being used. Now let's move on to have a look, see how this works inside the software. To see the operations, you must go to an order, and when you double click on the order, you can enter the order and see that there is an operations tab. On clicking on the operations tab, all of the operations that relate to that order will all show up inside this area. As you expand the different items, the tree becomes visible, and over on the right hand side you can see how the operations are progressing. On screen you can see some of these operations overall have only been 20% complete. This makes it really easy to tell where you are in the processing of that particular item. To summarise, an operation is effectively a digital identifier for things that happen as part of an entire process in production. This gives us the ability to increase tracking for various production processes so you can see segments of time rather than the whole entire process. It also enables us to unlock development for the future where we will be integrating with other systems that are coming and utilising those operations. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video.